Alright, this is a episodic kind of puzzle interactive fiction thing called Exit Corners. Apparently it's up to chapter 10. I think I'll do one chapter per video. The Four Elements Hotel. So, what's your name? Excuse me? I know nothing about you. I'd like to remedy that. So, what's your name? Ink. My name is Ink. Oh? What an unusual name. And where are you from, Ink? I'm from Bellbridge. Still there, unfortunately. I'm enrolled at the local university. Ah, Bellbridge. Quaint little town, isn't it? Nice and quiet. For the most part, yeah, quiet. Do you like it there? No, not really. The second I graduate, I'm out of here. Until then, my life is going to consist of good books and cheap beer. I see. Say, do you hear the wind? Kinda. I can hear you just fine, but the wind sounds sort of muffled. Distant. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? I'm dreaming. Things don't need to make sense. Oh, how can you be so sure that you're dreaming? Well, for starters, I'm looking myself square in the eye right now. I mean, unless there are two of me, that isn't possible. There's only one Ink Greer. Trust me, I checked. Hello? Oh, someone's calling for you, it seems. Hey, wake up. Thanks for the chat. Oh, come on. Ink's cheek stung. Ink found himself sitting upright on a cheap mattress, half buried in sheets and sore all over. He went for a twisting stretch, placing a hand on his aching back. I had to give myself a round of applause. Falling asleep fully clothed, jacket and everything, that's a new low. I must have passed right out. Ink took a moment to compose himself. As he wiped the sweat from his face, his eyes were drawn to a figure sitting next to him. It was a girl. Still drowsy, Ink stared at her in a hazy stupor. Morning, stranger. Sorry about the whole pinching you awake thing. You're a heavy sleeper, I guess. Anyway, I know this is sort of sudden, but I was hoping you'd know what's going on. Where are we exactly? The question caught Ink off guard. He did his best to ignore what he assumed was a hangover, and tried to come up with an answer. Wait a sec. Where am I? Hotel? It's a little old-fashioned, but there's no mistaking it. How the hell did I wind up in a hotel? Either I got smashed last night, or... Hey, are you okay? You seem really out of it. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit disoriented, that's all. Ink examined this new companion. Who was she? Did I sleep with her or something? I mean, that'd be the obvious assumption. I guess there's only one way to know for sure. Listen, do you happen to remember anything from last night? Oh, well, The girl trailed off. Ink couldn't help but steal an admiring glance during the silence. She sure is cute, whoever she is. I wonder where we met. Ink was desperate to know more about her. He could make a quick guess. Judging from her age and appearance, he had a hunch that she too was a student at Bellbridge University. We probably met on campus. No, wait, that couldn't have been it. If we got a room, then we must have met downtown somewhere. Why can't I remember anything? I'm sorry, I can't remember a single thing about last night. And I'm pretty sure I don't know you either. She can't remember anything either, huh? Give me a break. Ink managed to crack a smile in spite of his frustration. The least he could do was try to say something to try and quell the uneasy feeling in his gut. You were both fully clothed. What? Whatever. Might as well introduce myself. I'm Ink.
Well then, it's nice to meet you, Ink.
You know, I don't get nice to meet you all that often. Most people just comment on how weird my name is.
If it makes you feel any better, my name's pretty weird too. I'm Aether.
I must admit, I haven't met anyone by the name of Aether before. I like it, though. Is it spelled A-E-T-H-E-R?
Yep, you wouldn't believe how many people pronounce it wrong.
The two shared a gentle laugh. Ink slumped back onto the headrest and sank into a comfortable silence.
Alright, Ink. Let's retrace our steps a bit. What's the last thing you remember before waking up?
Let's see. Ink scratched his head. The simple task of remembering was proving more difficult than he had anticipated. I guess I don't remember going to bed, so I can't rule out the possibility that I had gone out drinking. I've got a week off after all. Wait, what am I even saying? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. I'm pretty sure today is the 19th. Most students have the week off.
Oh, yeah. Were you out for a night on the town?
That's the thing. I told myself I wouldn't be going out this week. I was going to use the time to catch up on schoolwork. I'm pretty sure that last night I was holed up in my room, studying.
Weird.
I'm pretty lame, huh? What kind of student actually spends his week off studying? I mean,
That's not it. If yesterday was the 19th, I don't think I went out either.
if neither of us were out last night, then what were we doing here? Is today even the 19th? I guess I had better make sure. Ink lifted himself off the bed. It was only when he was standing up that he realized something was off. Ink could usually feel the weight of his cell phone, wallet, and keys on his person, but today he felt especially light. He patted himself down, but it did no good. His jacket pockets had nothing in them. Ink scanned the room, searching the bed, floor, and armoire for his belongings. He came up empty. Damn it, where's all my stuff? Curiously, Ink did find something tucked away in his jeans pocket. He reached for it. The object that he pulled out was alien to him. The device, which resembled an old PDA, had the date written across the screen. 3/79. 3/79? What the hell? No, that must be a 1, not a 7. Man, I'm out of it. So it is March 19th. That's one problem solved. But what is this thing? And where's my phone?
Don't tell me you've got one too.
This isn't mine. My phone looks nothing like this.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, she wasn't kidding. She's got the exact same model.
My smartphone seems to have been swapped out for one of these. Whatever it is.
Really? That is too weird.
They think they were handing that out somewhere? I am a sucker for free stuff.
I don't know about that. Ink examined the PDA further. It appeared that the only menu option was contact. This device has had like 99% of its features removed. It's only letting me go to the contacts menu. Or, scratch that. Contact menu. Singular.
I've seen rotary phones with more features than this old thing.
Heh. Well, let's see if contact actually does anything. Ink soon realized why the word contact wasn't pluralized. There was but a single name in the contact list. Sean Ward. Sean. Finally, something familiar.
Sean? Who's that?
He's a good friend of mine. I'm gonna text him and see if he knows what's happened last night. He might have the scoop on these PDAs as well.
Oh, I see.
Something the matter?
Nothing, really. It's just the only person in my PDA's contact list is my dad.
Did you shoot him a text?
Nah, it'd be pretty bad if I told him I woke up in a hotel with some boy I don't know.
Maybe you should send him something anyway. He might be worried about you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Let's see if this thing actually works. John, this is Ink. You there? Wow, this guy is a slow typer. Oh, duh. Ink? What's with this? What's with what?
What's with this PDA? Did you put it here?
What do you mean? Were you the one that left it with me?
What the hell are you talking about? This piece of junk was in my mailbox this morning. No return address. Yours the only name in the contact list, and it doesn't seem to be able to do anything except send and receive texts from you. I tried texting you earlier to ask you about it, but you never got back to me. Am I wrong in assuming that this is from you? You still there, brah?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Is this some sort of prank?
Prank? You're the one who's pulling my leg, buddy.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened last night.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Not sure how I wound up with this thing.
I assumed you knew something since your name was on the contact list. Let me get this straight. You somehow wound up with a PDA that doesn't belong to you, which you're using to message me right now. Is that correct?
Yep.
Then we're in the exact same situation. I also have a PDA of unknown origins that can only send and receive texts from you.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Are you being serious? Is this another one of your jokes?
That's a negative, friendo. Trust me, I'm just as confused as you are.
You remember what you were doing last night?
Yeah, I was bar hopping with some of my other friends. Nothing out of the ordinary. Don't remember running into you, though.
Well, if you're telling the truth, then someone must have given one of these to each of us.
Weird. Do you have any idea where they came from?
No, sorry. By the way, where are you right now?
Dorm.
And did anything out of the ordinary happen to you today?
I've just been shitposting you know where all morning. Why do you ask?
I'm in a hotel with some girl I've never met. Not sure how I got here.
Ooh, who's the lucky lady? She must be real special if she got you to leave your room on a weekday. Proud of you.
Hey, it's not like that. I don't remember anything from last night. Neither does she.
Sure, buddy. Come back to campus. I want to have a chat with you about your lady friend.
Once I get my bearings, I'll be heading back. Anyway, text me if you remember anything about these PDAs. TTLY. Or YL.
See ya.
Tucking the PDA back into his pocket, Ink turned to his new acquaintance. Ink suspected that she may not have contacted her father at all, but supposed it was none of his business.
So, what now?
Just give me a moment to think this through. Ink sunk his head into his hands. He took a series of deep breaths as he mulled over what to do next. I need to figure out what happened to my wallet and phone before I do anything else. They aren't in this room, I know that much. It isn't impossible that I left them in my dorm or at the bar, but without my phone, it'll be hard to ask around about them. Man, this is going to be a huge pain in the ass. You don't need to wait on me, you know.
I was sort of hoping we'd be able to figure out what happened last night. You know, like, together.
Right. I guess that'd be the sensible thing to do.
Oh, don't look so glum. It'll be fun. Think of it as like a real-life mystery Think of it like a real-life mystery novel. We'd make a pretty badass crime-fighting duo, don't you think? You want to be the grizzled detective or the quirky sidekick?
Sidekick is fine by me. I'd hate to steal your thunder.
Ooh, I've always wanted my own personal Robin.
You know, I'd always considered myself more of a Watson than a Robin.
Oh, whatever. Now, what should I have you do first?
Hey, I signed up for sidekick, not slave.
Baby steps.
Ink rolled his eyes, though he couldn't help but smile. Well then, detective, I'm just about ready to leave this place. Is there anything else you need to take care of before we head out?
Nope, let's book it.
A frame on the wall caught Ink's attention as he was leaving. That's 4 S's all right. The 4 Elements Hotel, huh?
That's what it says. I don't suppose there's a 4 Elements Hotel in Belbridge?
Do you live in Belbridge by any chance?
Well, yeah. I'm a psych student at Belbridge U.
Ha! Looks like my guess was right. Though I suppose it wasn't much of a stretch. You don't say. What year?
I'm just a freshman. I haven't even chosen a psych specialization yet. I live in the dorms on campus.
Well then, looks like we're heading in the same direction. Except...
Except, I'm not sure I like the way you said that.
Except I'm sure there's no hotel called the Four Elements anywhere in Bellbridge.
What? Where are we then?
Beats me. Ink pressed his palm hard against his forehead in an attempt to jog his memory, but all it did was worsen his headache. He let out a loud sigh.
Maybe we should head out to the reception desk. At the very least, we can find out what city we're in.
Yeah, good idea. With any luck, they'll have a lost and found too. With Aether in tow, Ink cracked open the door and made his way into the hallway. A large, eerie blue monitor was the first thing to grab Ink's attention. What was it doing in the hallway? Transfixed on the screen, Ink was slow to notice that he and Aether weren't alone. To the right of the monitor were two people, both of whom approached him. The one on the right was a disheveled man in his mid-20s. The one on the left was an elderly woman with a calm countenance. Ink stared right back at them, wide-eyed.
It looks like you were right.
Yeah. The man sporting a hoodie looked back to the oversized monitor.
Would you two mind coming over here?
You mean us? Yeah, I need your help with something. Ink and Aether edged closer to him at a slow pace, but the young man's request had Ink feeling uneasy. Before they arrived at the end of the hallway, Ink made a request of his own. Could you maybe find someone else to help? I don't mean to be a pain, but my friend and I have had a bit of a rough night and need to get back home as soon as possible. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Ink scowled. Grabbing Aether by the wrist, he hurriedly cut between the two strangers. He reached for the door leading out. It's locked? See, what'd I tell you? Then this can't be the right way to that hotel. Come on, we should check the other side of the hall.
We've already had a look around. The doors are all locked, I'm afraid. They can only be opened from the other side.
As much as Ink wanted to believe the old woman was just pulling his leg, the sternness in her voice suggested otherwise. Then what? We're trapped here? For now. I tried kicking the door down, but I wasn't getting anywhere fast. So I was sealed tight. Where are the staff? Does the front desk know that this part of the hotel's been sectioned off? I haven't been able to get hold of any staff, but I doubt that anyone even works here anymore, so that's hardly a surprise. I guess we gotta wait for the last person to wake up. Last person? What are you talking about? The stranger let out a sigh and pointed to the screen. I wish I could do something other than ask questions, but this is officially starting to worry me. Contestants. To a 5? What the hell does that mean?
I would assume that refers to us.
Couldn't be. Put your hand on the, thing. Ink complied. The screen produced a quizzical beep. The display updated, and Ink's heart sank. 3 of 5.
Well, that settles it. I guess you're a contestant after all.
As a heads up, I did not sign up for this, whatever this is. Yeah, and I bet you've never had your handprint taken either. But there you go. Anyway, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the computer and door are connected. I'm thinking it'll unlock once it says 5 out of 5. Ink was at a loss for words. Aether placed her hand on the screen, which now read, Contestants, 4 of 5. Thanks.
I just want to go home.
It had taken a while for Ink to notice, but Aether had grown much quieter all of a sudden. Was she scared, shy, or just bewildered? Whatever the case, Ink figured he had best try and get everyone acquainted in an attempt to cheer Aether up. If we're going to have to wait for a 5th person, we might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Ink. Your name is Ink? I-N-K?
Is that your real name, or just a nickname?
It's the real deal. My full legal name is Ink Greer. I study English at Bellbridge University.
I go to Bellbridge University too. I'm a first-year psychology student. Oh, I forgot to say my name, didn't I? I'm Aether. My name is Beth.
Beth March. It's a pleasure to meet you all, strange circumstances aside. The pleasure's all mine, Beth. Following Aether's lead, Ink shot the old woman small nod and a phony smile. My name's Ray. I'm a programmer. Freelance. If you want something done quickly and done right, I'm your guy. You sound pretty sure of yourself. Are you famous or something? I ought to be. I'm good at what I do. Real good. Did you graduate from Bellbridge U? I hear good things about their computer science program. I was enrolled there for a bit. I dropped out. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... You can stop right there. I don't want your pity. I'm doing just fine without a degree. If anything, I should be pitying you for attending that joke of a school. Joke of a school? You guys are too young to understand, but one day you'll come to realize that your school is absolute trash. I can think of 1,000 better ways to spend your time, and 1,000,000 better ways to spend your money. Aether looked as though she had something to say, but was too afraid to speak up. Ink would have loved to shut Ray up with a snappy retort for insulting his school, but was unable to come up with anything clever. Just some friendly advice for you. Some people... The sound of a closing door interrupted a mumbling Ray. Curious, Ink looked about the room. A girl, perhaps a few years younger than Ink, had emerged from the door on his right. She glared at Ink, then, after a few seconds, turned to Ray instead. You. What? You're Ray, I take it? Yeah, that's me. The new girl gave Ray a dirty look. She had a haughty air about her. Wait, how do you know my name? How long have you been eavesdropping on us? Pretty much this whole time. Eavesdropping? Why do that? Isn't it obvious? When you've been kidnapped, the most important thing to do is find out as much as you can about your captors. You guys weren't saying anything useful though, so I thought I'd just let you know I was awake. You can ransom me off now. Chop chop. What makes you so sure you were kidnapped? I don't see how you could come to that conclusion from listening to our conversation. Well, I certainly don't remember entering this hotel, which means that somebody brought me here, disgusting as that thought may be. Can you think of any reason why someone would want to kidnap you? I'm sure you're already aware of this, but my father and I are quite wealthy. Well, that was blunt. It's no use trying to trick me by talking about contestants or any of that nonsense. I have a feeling that someone would try this eventually. I've already notified my father, and he says he'll play whatever you demand. You've already notified him? How? The girl reached into her bag and pulled out a familiar trinket. The only thing this device seemed to be able to do is contact my father. The only thing this device seems to be able to do is contact my father. An intentional modification, I'm sure. You've got one too, huh? And it's just my luck. Oh, is that what those things are? Wait, so everyone was given a PDA? Silence. The contestants all eyed each other. Just to make sure, does anyone have any idea how they wound up here? No. Nope. I'm afraid not. Nobody? Awesome. Just awesome. For the record, it isn't too late to admit you kidnapped me. Acting clueless. How predictable. I can't blame her for being cautious, but there's a fine line between caution and paranoia. Let's see if I can't get her to open up a little. Could you at least tell us your name? It's Lisa, though we all know you didn't have to ask. Cool. Lisa, could you put your hand on that screen there? Absolutely not. Why would I help my captors? We didn't kidnap you, okay? Get that through your skull. That's a laugh. Do you really expect me to trust some smarmy thug like you? Okay, if you're willing to pay the ransom, then just... whatever, I don't even care. You want to say that again? Just put your hand on that screen so we can open the damn door. You know what? I don't like your attitude. My attitude? You're the one who isn't cooperating. Seriously, could you be any more obnoxious? Well, now I'm definitely not opening the door. It's probably some sort of kidnapper scheme anyway. Lisa, did you ever consider that the rest of us might have also been kidnapped? Exactly. Maybe I'm getting ransomed off too. Ever think of that?
Yeah, because when I think of people who'd be worth abducting, the first thing that comes to mind is a debt-addled university dropout. You know what my father says about people like you? He says that people who quit shouldn't even bother to try.
Oh, fuck off. You don't know a single thing about me.
Stop, both of you.
Beth, who had remained quiet for a time, interjected with surprising ferocity. Her rage disappeared as quickly as it manifested.
I don't think yelling at one another is going to get us anywhere. Lisa, even if we were your captors, why would we trap ourselves in the same room as you? Wouldn't we want you to avoid seeing our faces? But I suppose you have a point. And Ray, would you mind being a bit more courteous to the young lady? She's in the same situation as the rest of us. I'm sure you can understand how stressful that is.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, will you two apologize to each other?
The two mumbled at each other. Ink doubted either of them had actually said the word sorry, but Beth seemed happy enough that they were finished arguing.
Wonderful. Now, Lisa, could you place your hand on the computer screen, please?
Silently, Lisa did as she was asked. The screen went blank. Then out of nowhere, it appeared.
Oh my, what on earth is that?
It's uncanny as hell, whatever it is.
Hello, who are you?
The terminal made a low humming sound before a hollow, synthetic voice took over. Please note that the following message is a recording that will only play once. It is advisable that you pay attention.
Did that thing say something? Shut up! Didn't you hear it? It's about to speak.
Salutations, contestants. I pray you all had a most wonderful sleep. You're probably wondering why you're here. Actually, you're probably wondering many things. Fret not, contestants, for I have the answers you seek. Regrettably, I cannot divulge anything right now. You're only all just woken up, and I'm afraid some of the things I have to share are rather complicated. This is not the time nor the place to provide contestants with information, and for that, I must apologize. I am sorry, so very sorry. In order to prove to everyone that I am, in fact, very sorry, I've arranged a fun little puzzle for my favorite contestants. I am, of course, referring to the 5 of you. I think it will break the ice quite nicely. Please do your best to solve it. Our instructions can be found in the top right corner of the screen. Once you think you've solved it, please press the Check Solution button, then place your hand on the screen to confirm your answer. Good luck and have fun, contestants. Oh, and I suppose I should mention that the door next to the next room won't unlock until you complete the puzzle. So yes, the puzzle is more or less mandatory.
What are those?
Weren't you listening? It's a puzzle. Looks tile-based.
But why? It seems so But why? It seems so unnecessary.
Well, that thing did call us contestants. It's pretty clear that this is some sort of game.
That's stupid. Please tell me now you actually intend to go through with this.
Listen, I don't know what's going on. I want to get out of here as fast as possible. I'm giving this thing a go. It can't hurt to try, right? Seems easy enough. Oh, dang. Should have asked. Dang it. There. Got it.
Wait. How is that the solution? Wait.
Okay. If you look at the negative space in the center of the puzzle, you can make out a cross.
Oh, I get it. I never thought of doing it that way. Neat.
That wasn't so bad. Well done, contestants. Well done, indeed. You again. Please note that this is once again a recording, and that it will only play once. Huh. It appears that you've solved the puzzle I left for you. I pray that you all had fun. I'm sure you're all eager to know why you're here. The truth is that this cramped hallway is ill-suited for such a conversation. I know. I got your hopes up for nothing, and for that I am truly sorry. Truly, allow me to make it up to you. Voila! The door is now unlocked. The next room is a fine little lounge. a much more fitting place to disclose the rules of our wonderful game. I shall await you there. Go, move forward. Or you could die. It was clear that the polygonal figure wasn't coming back. Ink had trouble turning away. That last message had left him more confused and anxious than ever. The sound of a door opening managed to redirect Ink's gaze. As he looked about the room, he realized that they were one contestant short. I guess Ray already split. Beth and Lisa followed him shortly afterward.
Ink,
Yeah?
did you think that guy was being serious when he said, or you could die?
Don't let it get to you, Aether. Hopefully this is just some jerk's idea of a joke. A cruel and needlessly complicated joke.
If it is a joke, it sure isn't funny.
Yeah, definitely not funny. But if it isn't funny, then why do I feel like laughing all of a sudden? Is it because none of this makes a lick of sense? Sure, let's go with that. Maybe this is all just a strange dream.
Oh my gosh, Ink,
What is it?
you're bleeding.
Instinctively, Ink brought his hand to his nose. Sure enough, he felt a slick, warm substance that could only have been his own blood. Weird. Didn't even feel it. Ink stared at the blood on his hand, more curious than concerned. Then he felt it. There was a heavy, throbbing pain in his chest. Growing. Rising.
What's wrong? You don't look so good.
It feels like there's something inside.
Inside? What do you mean inside?
Ink couldn't focus enough to reply. Something was pounding against his ribcage from within. He felt as if his heart was fighting to escape his body. What's happened? Ah! Trying to talk was useless. Ink couldn't finish a thought, much less speak one. It had only been a few seconds, but the pain had already overtaken all other feeling. Caught in agony, Ink clutched his chest, shut his eyes, and nearly blacked out. He vomited. What the actual fuck? Ink stared at his hand, terrified. What happened to me? End chapter. Well, that was an introduction. Links in the description.